That's E3. Is
Yeah,
it?
I
Is there
think
anything
this is a
else?
good
Yeah.
this is a good point to do the roundups of it. So yeah, biggest surprise. Let's start with that because I think that's your short term impression, and then we'll move on to a long term impression, which is definitely like the game for you of E3. But yeah, what surprised you?
God of War. I wasn't expecting to see Kratos. More so than Man. If man was due a reboot, I wasn't expecting to see God of War. Not to say that it was necessarily a good surprise. There's some bad surprise in there as well, but it was a surprise nonetheless.
Yeah, I think for me, my favorite surprises or nicest surprises would be God of War and Spider-Man. Because I didn't expect to care about God of War, and it looks nice. And Spider-Man looks like it's nice to be excited about that again, which I haven't been in a long time.
I think
I mean, Zelda goes without saying, but
yeah,
That wasn't a
well,
surprise.
I think
it was a surprise in a lot of ways. But yeah.
I think because there was various expectations when it came to certain AAA things, either in terms of their reveals or what was going to be done with them. Probably my biggest surprise, just as a general thing, was the quality and the potential of pretty much most of the indie titles, show exclusive or otherwise.
Yeah.
The fact that they don't. It was only Microsoft who felt the need to do that kind of montage, like look at all this things happening. Other
Yeah,
ones
and
were just
I
like,
kind of
here's
wish
our
they
section,
hadn't, because
here's our
I'm
section dedicated to this game, which is gonna hold its own. Um, they're still trying to push for unique genres or angles on tried and tested formulas, all looking very lovely. I think that's almost a given now. It's quite difficult to, unless you deliberately do a retro 8-bit indie game, there's kind of a little bit of expectation that they all look really good. I'm excited for them across the board to see what happens with them.
Yeah.
Probably says a lot more about me in terms of my new play style, which is I'll play X amount of really big games in a year, but they're few and far between. And in between that, I fill my time with other little indie games which keep me going, and then I do another big one.
Yeah.
So maybe that says more about me, but there were surprises this year, which is always, who doesn't love a surprise?
Yeah, I was really worried going into it that there wouldn't be any, and there were lots, especially at the Sony show.
I think everybody had a surprise generally.
Yeah.
Just something people hadn't been leaked or talked about, or even on people's radar, and just went, "Oh, that's quite nice." Whether it's a new IP or a returning franchise. So, well done, everybody at E3 for everything.
Well
did good.
Okay, game of E3 then. The one you absolutely cannot wait to play.
It could not be anything other than Zelda. I've not been as excited for anything as I am for this for years, since probably Majora's Mask, or Wind Waker, or Mario Galaxy. Let's say, yeah, this is a huge deal. But I mean that I was always going to say that, so I could pick a second choice.
Okay, game of E3 from a new franchise or new IP, which for whatever reason is now suddenly on your radar and go, oh, I really want to get into that.
Tentatively, Sea of Thieves.
Cool.
I guess For Honor was last year, so I'd say Days Gone. I'm interested in that. I like a post-apocalyptic survival thing, and I think it has intrigue to it.
Looks good too.
And it does look good.
Yeah, my overall game is probably most definitely Zelda from the stuff I've seen today and the excitement that's built. If Horizon Zero Dawn is technically last E3, I might go for Detroit Thingy Humans
I'm interested in Detroit. I'm
because
very.
of the potential of that. I'm very much aware it could completely go the other way and get completely caged, as the verb is. But in terms of the setting and the enjoyment I have had with those kind of heavy rain until dawn kind of things, if they get it right in that scenario with the ambition, I'm excited for that.
It was a good E3. Best in a long time, I think. Very strong.
And hey, we're still going to be seeing things in the next 2 days, so
Yeah.
Get more of them. You know, it's one. I think that's always the thing to remember. It's one thing watching all these trailers and go, "Oh, it looks really pretty and awesome," until you see the game playing in real time,
Yeah.
and not a scripted gameplay, someone actually just playing it and dicking around or whatever. You don't really know how it's going to handle. So
Yeah.
don't believe the hype. Marathon coming soon. Plug.
Good luck
And
editing
that
all of
was-
this, Jamie.
Game chats, chat, E3.
Chats.
I'm just
Talking about the things.